Oh, by the look. Yes.
Warning. The following podcast episode is a couple of the same old jerk-offs talking about happenings in the axe-throwing world. It is meant to be informative, but can sometimes be downright boring. If you get bored, that's okay. You can stop watching, because someone else might find this informative. The opinions discussed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of our peers or any axe-throwing organization. We hope you enjoy the show.
No audio? Yeah, because yours is being used by Facebook or something. All right. Where did
All right. Now I believe my audio is back on. So, if you guys didn't hear, welcome to another episode of Sit Your Axe Down. My name's Kyle. We got Lucas over there as well. Sorry if my audio was messed up a minute ago. I don't know that it was going on. It could have been going on, but my microphone was down a little bit in the audio mixer. So, but welcome to another episode. We are back again. I told Lucas earlier when I created the post that I didn't realize we hadn't done an episode since like May 5th. And I used we're back then because we hadn't done an episode for a while. So both of us have been super busy with work and life in general. And so it's been a little tough to make schedules mesh up to do another episode. So doing one now. Where did you say you off to the other day in those messages? You got like New York and somewhere else coming up soon you got to go to for work?
Let's see.
Oh,
I am going to Wisconsin this weekend.
nice. Marathon League, right?
And then when I come back on Tuesday, I leave for Times Square. I'll be
Nice.
in Times Square for like 2 weeks almost till
Dang.
like August 3rd. And then on August 5th, I go to Seattle. And then is that right? The 5th? Yeah. On the 5th, I go to Seattle, and then I come back on the 20th, and then I leave the 21st
For
for
SoCal.
SoCal.
So
Yeah,
this
so
weekend in Wisconsin is
last throwing till SoCal.
nice. Nice. Yeah, that hopefully that's not too big of a pain for you. I mean, for the most part I think you have your stuff down, but I know you were saying you were messing around with your big axe throw.
Yeah, I changed it to just match my hatchet throw.
Like exactly like your hatchet throw.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a little bit different, but for the most part.
What was different from it before?
I used left foot forward and I like leaned back a lot and still was kind of imitating the same thing that would happen when I would step.
Like
So
the
like,
final plant from when you stepped.
yeah, like a lunge kind of.
Nice. So now you're right foot forward.
Yep.
And okay. All right. All right, that makes sense. So what are you throwing this weekend? Duels, I assume.
Yeah.
Anything
Uh,
else?
um, yeah, I think we're gonna do hatchet after that.
Nice.
Yep.
I heard the casinos in New York City go crazy hard. I mean, I'm sure that like almost everything in New York City probably goes crazy hard.
I do plan to ride the train, Kevin, at least once just to check it out, but probably not 45 minutes worth.
So 45 minutes from New York City to Samford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Nice. That's actually not too bad.
No,
I mean,
it's not, but
probably take like 3 hours to drive there from New York City.
I think we're doing a pre-wire, so we're not actually installing, so that means that I'll probably be working like a really weird shift. I don't know for sure.
So you're gonna go to pre-wire and then you have to go back after like later
Yeah, I'll
to
go
do the
back to New
rest.
York City again at the end of September, I think.
And do the install. Nice.
Yeah.
Seems like a
Which
long time. I mean, I'm sure there's other things going on, but it seems like a long time from like pre-wire to install. Like, I'm sure rent a month is pretty crazy to
I have no
wait
idea.
that long.
The difference is that we do the pre-wire while there's no like stuff on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
So then everything gets like built after that. So like whatever's going on the walls goes on depending upon the room and covers up all the wires.
That's cool.
So then yeah, we have to run them like actually to where they're going to end up. And then they cover it and cut holes out for like the junction boxes.
You're going to a baseball game while you're in New York.
Yes, the end of August or the end of the trip, August 2nd or 3rd, we're going to go to a Giants Mets game.
Oh gosh, what was the Mets Stadium is
City. City
City
Stadium.
Field. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say MetLife, but MetLife is the football stadium.
Yeah.
So nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I've been to New York, but only like Buffalo area,
Yeah.
like Niagara Falls.
Yeah, SummerSlam is that weekend, Money. Second and third at MetLife. You buying? I can talk about a
Okay,
lot of that
Matthew's
stuff, but
buying.
nobody cares about any of that stuff. Well, cool. Well, yeah, you're gonna be traveling a lot, and then
Yeah.
SoCal will be in about a month, a little over a month from now. Excited for SoCal as well. Then we got the U.S. Open will be the next biggest thing after that. I'm kind of excited about that and how that's going to go. I don't know if excited is that's probably the wrong word. Interested is probably a better word. But yeah, let's. We want to kind of catch up. As long as the people watching, I guess. Actually, I don't know. I mean, obviously we care about the people watching, but we said we were going to talk about the tournaments that have gone on since.
Which is the whole year.
Pretty much, yeah. Since Worlds, essentially. So we had. What would have been Axe Trap? I felt for some reason I felt like we talked about Axe Trap. Maybe it was just that we were like talking about going to that particular tournament.
Yeah, because
Austin.
we had him on. We had
Yeah, we
Austin
had him
on.
on like a little bit before that. But we had it was Axe Trap, and then what was after that? Was it straight in from there to Ironside?
Yeah. Pretty much, I think.
So Axe Trap would have been in May.
Yeah, the last time I had thrown before Ironside was Axtra.
All right, so maybe not. Maybe not as many tournaments as I thought. I mean, at least larger tournaments. I mean, I'm sure there was a ton of locals and I guess regionals as well. But
Yeah, I have
Axe
no
Trap.
idea timelines.
What's that?
I have no idea the timeline of how the year has gone. Because like
Yeah.
we're already 3 out of the 4 majors have already happened.
That's right. Yeah, because the last one will be October.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this year's gone by very different from past years. I don't know if it's just the way tournaments have gone or just that things are very different having actual jobs in addition to other things. So,
Yeah, I think the job thing does a lot of it.
yeah,
But
very different. But yeah, we'll do. Let's see here. I think I have the pictures of who finished in. Man, WKTL posts a lot more
because they
tournaments
have more tournaments.
that are like bid winning tournaments. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just do all the hatchet stuff first, and then we can do all the knife stuff. That way we can talk about. Holy shit. Who the hell's that guy? Ghost from Christmas Past?
We might get to see Ian while we're there for the baseball game.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were getting ready to say, like, we might get to see Ian at SoCal. And you guys can come to Southern California with us, too. I'm sure you're not, like, I'm sure you haven't lost all of your axe throwing abilities since you haven't thrown in a while.
I tried to convince him to throw something. I think we were going to throw duels at something.
Was it at
Maybe it was
the
Jersey.
New Jersey one? Yeah.
Yeah, I think. But then he acted like I didn't tell him when it was, and then he didn't even come. Useless.
That happens. All right. Well, we'll do axe traps, axe throwing events first.
Yeah, do it.
Let's see here. Amateur hatchet top 8 was Trevor Weaver, Aiden Valois. Is it Valois or Valois?
I don't know. Boy.
Aiden Valois, Lonnie Kirkley. I need to make this image bigger. Natalie Knopf. Sorry if I butchered your name. Apologize.
Great question.
Al Cochran, Catherine Dowie, Scott Shell, and John Grace. That was the top 8 for amateur hatchet at Axe Trap. Let's see here. We'll start with Big Axe top 4 after that. We had Zach Strobus, Rob Keller, Joe Devine, and Tyler Flynn. Duels top 4, Tyler Flynn and John Depke were 4th. Colton Askew and Grant Cram were 3rd. Lucas Johnson and Joe Devine 2nd. Paul Strobus and Zach Strobus were 1st. Good job, guys. Father-son team there. It's weird that those images are so out of order. Pro Hatchet for Axe Trap. What was that tournament called? It was called... Dang, I can't remember. I just keep calling it Axe Trap. Pro Hatchet top 4, we had Sean Daniels in 4th, Zach Strobus 3rd, Joe Devine 2nd, and Lucas took the win.
O-Town Throwdown.
O-Town Throwdown, that was it. O-Town Throwdown. All right, so that was Axe Traps.
Oh, wait, who won?
You
What'd you
did.
say? Oh. Just kidding.
All right, and so then the next, so that was the 2nd national O-Town Throwdown in May, and we just had the 3rd national at Ironside Axe Club. It was called the Ironside Open, obviously. I think it was 5th year, right? That's what the copper was for the 5th year or something like that.
7.
7th year.
Yep, 7th.
Copper was the 7th.
They announced that before every discipline.
That's why I was like, I don't know why I'm forgetting this because I heard it every time.
7th year. It was my 5th year. I think.
Correct.
Fourth?
Yeah, that'd be
Wait.
right because we missed. We didn't go last year, and we didn't go in 2019.
Yeah, it's my fourth time going. I went in 2020, 2021, 2022.
2023
Oh,
and
yeah.
2025. Yeah, 5.
So wait, it was the third time winning.
Yeah.
What? Oh, because yeah, I didn't win the first year, and I didn't win the year Thaddeus won.
Yep. You also didn't get. Nobody took advantage of the free hatchet entry from winning last year because Thaddeus wasn't there.
Correct.
But all right, Ironside Open, which just happened like 2 weeks ago, I think, essentially 3 weeks ago. Hatchet Amateur Top 8. Amateur Hatchet Top 8. Lonnie Kirkley.
Start the other way. Right?
That's correct. Top 8 get bids, right?
Yep.
Is there trickle?
Nope. So
Okay.
Lonnie now.
Okay, so they just put the top 8 on there because I was going to say Lonnie's name was in the top
Lonnie
8 from
had
the
one
last
already.
one. So, all right. So, sorry, I'll go the opposite way so I'm not going first to last. So, Jeff Lundwall, Scott Shell, Randall Wildeman, Joe Valois, Gary Schilling, Logan Bam Bam Reed,
That's right.
David Sachs, and Lonnie Kirkley.
I think that Lonnie and I think that Shell already had one. I think he got one from the first tournament.
I think that's right. I know he was definitely on the last one too. But
Oh yeah, Shell
it was
was
really
there.
cool. I remember when we got there on Hatchet Day, like David Sachs was one of the first people that I saw, and it was so cool. Like he was telling me like how he's never. I think he said he'd never cashed in a tournament and never finished that high, and he was like so pumped. I thought that was really, really cool. Love hearing stories like that. So that was Amateur Hatchet Top 8 at the Ironside Open. We'll go to Big Axe next. Big Axe Top 4. John Depke in 4th. Tyler Flynn 3rd. Shane Funk got 2nd. And winning the Ironside Open Big Axe was Brandon Shell. Our last tournament probably for a little bit, I think, since they're getting ready to have another baby. If they haven't already had the baby.
Oh,
I can't remember what he said.
Yeah.
But congrats to Brandon for winning Big Axe at Ironside Open. Go to Duels next. Duels, 4th place was Shane Funk and Casey Briggs. 3rd place, John Depke and Tyler Flynn. 2nd place, Greg Ward and Eli Morton. And 1st place was Stephen Neal and coming out of retirement, Jimmy Grindle. Jimmy threw really well, I think, in Hatchet as well, if I'm not mistaken. So good to see some people coming back to tournaments.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Pro Hatchet Top 4. John Depke in 4th place. Leo Berneda 3rd. Tyler Flynn 2nd. And Lucas took the win in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Nationals in Pro Hatchet.
Ooh.
Make it a 4-peat in October.
We'll see. Should I save my first loss?
Hey, there's another person who came out of retirement for Ironside Open, Uncle Pete.
Should I save my first loss for SoCal or for the U.S. Open? That's the question.
In Hatchet tournaments for the year?
Yeah.
First loss is in like 2 losses or first loss period?
2 losses.
B?
Tyler beat me at Ironside.
That's right. and to take you to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. For the Open or for SoCal? Let's see. What should be? Probably the Open. Save your
That's when I should lose is at the Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
No,
not as
don't.
much money.
100%. Not. Yeah, definitely not as much money. Yeah. If you're going to lose there.
Nah, I know it's coming, but who knows? Might just lose both of them. That sounds easier. Um, I was just in Denver though, and I did get to go throw at Lizzie's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, through a Big X marathon there.
Oh, that's right. I remember you were messaging that group about that.
Yeah.
That's the one where you tested the new throw, right?
Yeah. I actually legitimately don't think I think previously to the marathon I had thrown like that maybe 10 times. Like never more than that, and just jumped right into the marathon and threw that way. So I think if I could go back and like erase the first 10 games of the season,
Yeah, you were
I'd have a
posting
much
some of
better
those scores,
score.
and I was like, oh my gosh, people would be amazed if they saw these scores.
Yeah. I had a lot of 25s and 26s the first like 10, 15 games. And then,
Were you going for kills as well?
yeah, I went all
Yeah.
kill.
So that makes a lot of sense, though. So you were throwing some fours.
Yeah, I had like, I don't know, the most fours I've had in a Big X season in, I don't know, maybe ever.
Yeah. How
Not
many
even sure.
drops did you have?
Drops?
Yeah.
I didn't have any.
None? Okay.
Nah. How dare you?
Well, I was just referring to some of the other messages that
Oh.
were coming out of that message.
Yeah, I didn't have any.
No drops, so that's good. All right. Actually, I had a drop in Big X in week 1.
Oh, you know
But
what?
it
I
was
thought
'cause
it
I
was
just,
closed
like-
the whole time.
No, it's so bright.
I just speared my axe into the wall because
That's
I was really mad.
They have
I
one.
threw so bad in my first week.
They do have one lane that like scoots back further, like the wall comes out a little,
Oh,
and
yeah.
almost through from 12 feet.
Whew. Yeah, that would have definitely.
Yeah.
I actually switched in after I think my third game, I switched back to my old Big X because I was like, something is just not working with this axe. I was very frustrated.
I haven't been on the axe throwing website in a while.
Which
Is
one?
it?
Just the regular one?
Yeah. Oh, it's literally if you click players, it's just how many matches people have thrown. Where it used to be the rating.
Oh, you're talking about like the leaderboard?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna go see drops. Most drops I've had. Apparently, I had 5 drops one season, and then 4s. All right, so I don't even know what year that is. I had 47 4s. It looks like. So that had to be 2020.
Dang.
Yeah. I assume that's 2020. And then
That's
30.
where it was either a 4 or a 6.
once it started getting to where it always puts a number at the front. So like, it always says what year.
Yeah.
So 2021, I had a 27 and 27 4s. And then 2022, 2023, getting down to like 10, 9, like single digits. And then 23, got some 7s, some 6, some 5s, some 2s, some 1s. Where's the 2025 one? Because it's a lot. Oh, there it is. 9. I had 9 of them, and I had like 2 or 3 games where I would throw them like back to back.
That's good.
So, yeah, real good. I had a nice 44 with a 4. Yeah, it was great.
44 with a 4. Nice.
Yeah. But it still hit 35 kills, which is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's like my third highest, I guess. Maybe, yeah. Give or take. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like tied for third, fourth highest. Since it switched to 56, so just this year, but
56.
yeah, like
Oh
56
yeah.
attempts,
Because we're
used to
two
only
kill
get one,
shots. Yeah,
right?
that's
So
right. Sorry,
I
I
had
was
a
like 56.
I had a 2023 season where I only missed 7. So I
That's
had
that's pretty darn good.
21 out of 28, but I think I threw like less bullseyes in that season because I was only really worried about the kills.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just depends on what you focus on.
True. All right, so now we'll go over the knife stuff from those tournaments and the additional tournaments that also had bids attached to them. So we'll start back with the Axe Trap, O-Town Throwdown. So this would be a Waddle National event, WKTL bid event. Fourth place, Thomas Antonello.
Oh, way to go, Tommy.
Third place, Lucas Johnson.
Ooh, way to go, me.
Second place, Dylan Teets.
Way to go, Dylan.
And first place, Sebastian Arnold. I wish that they also included the bid winner in these pictures. I don't know. Maybe it'll
Where was that at?
tell me. Oh, it doesn't tell me. It was
What
at
tournament?
Axe Trap
Oh, okay.
for O-Town Throwdown. And then Knife Duels, top 4. We had fourth place, Brandon Johnson and Zach Van. Third place, Tyler Flynn and Lucas Johnson. Second place, Colton Askew and Grant Cram. Those guys did good in both duels tournaments. And then first place was Sebastian Arnold and Thomas Antonello. All right, so from there we moved to, I don't know what level it was. I think it was a local. Could have been a regional. This is the Dragon's Lair Axe and Tap in Minnesota. Can't think of what name of that particular tournament was called, but the standard knife top 4 had Casey Briggs in 4th, Amy Coppersmith in 3rd, Shane Funk took 2nd, and first place at the Dragon's Lair tournament was Logan Keene. And then for duels, 4th place, we had John Depke and Jeff Lundwall. 3rd place, Amy Coppersmith and Tim O'Rourke. 2nd place, Sam Gardner and Carson Heller. First place at the Dragon's Lair tournament in Minnesota was Shane Funk and Casey Briggs. There's a lot more WKTL tournaments.
Yeah. So I told a lot.
From there, we go to North Carolina, Iron Axe Society's tournament. Standard knife top 4. 4th place, we had Aiden Kent. 3rd place, Nicholas Alexander. 2nd place, Tyler Flynn. And first place, taking home, I think, a black trash can was his trophy. Coleman Bates. I think he drove that trash can all the way home from North Carolina to Ohio. Duels, knife duels top 4. Nigel Sakos and Gary Gork got 4th. Colby Dean and Aiden Kent took 3rd place. Coleman Bates and Justin Reese took 2nd. And first place at the Iron Axe Society WKTL tournament was Tyler Flynn and Tyler Hunt. That's got to be like,
hey, those are
the farthest traveled coast to
dual
coast. Really.
partners.
All right. From there, we go to Twisted Axe in Oklahoma. I think, right? Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Ben Geddes, yeah. Standard knife top 4. Eli Morton finished in 4th. Jimmy Grindle, out of retirement, finished 3rd. Stephen Neal, 2nd. And Han Ree took the win at Twisted Twisted Axes. Duels top 4. I gotta make this bigger. All right, Lachelle Westfall and Micah Westfall took 4th place. 3rd place was Rachel House and Ben Gaddy. 2nd was Bill Feinberg and Zach Van. And then 1st place, Eli Morton and Han Ree. Han taking both 1st place in the WKTL events there. All right, now we're on the Ironside. Finally. WKTL Standard Knife Top 4, 4th place. Doing, I believe, what he said was his last tournament for a while. Joe Flaher took 4th. Tom Casper finished 3rd. Mikey Arita finished 2nd. And Lucas Johnson took the win in WKTL. All right. Duels top 4. Shane Funk and Casey Briggs took 4th. Tom Casper and Ben Zoyce took 3rd. Tyler Flynn and Lucas Johnson finishing 2nd.
Woo.
And 1st place was Austin Bach and Joe Flaher.
If you want to get 2nd place, be sure to buy the new Thunderbolts and Megalodons, because that's what Tyler and I had never thrown them before, and we threw them for duels. So
Yeah, Tyler.
guaranteed. Science backs it up, and the math. 2nd place guaranteed.
What was interesting was Tyler was throwing those like so well at the beginning, and then like that one game, it was like his brain and his hand and the knives just disagreed with each other.
I think there was a knife game where I can't remember. I think there was a knife game where I threw a perfect game, where I threw 32, but he threw like a 4. It might have been that game.
There was a game where
Maybe I threw a
you
30.
scored all of the points, and
Yeah.
he scored 0 points because he dropped 4 and then he missed the kill shot, which is fun. I mean, it was just like the game where he threw the 6
And then we
at
won,
Worlds.
but good. It was smart. It was a big brain move because he used all of his drops in that game, and then we won the next game.
Yeah.
All part of the plan.
All right. So next event, I'll just go to the calendar so I can see what all the things are. So the next regional event is the Forge Fire and Ice at Greg Ward's venue in Neosho.
I was gonna try to
Missouri?
go to that, but then I got scheduled for New York City. So
Oh yeah. 2 weeks after that, so that event is the Forge Fire and Ice is the 25th of July through the 27th.
Yeah.
2 weeks after that, August 8th, 9th, and 10th is Throwing Heat.
Batesville, Arkansas.
I don't know what the H4H is.
Hatchets for Heroes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's a Hatchets for Heroes sponsored event, I guess.
I think their way around. They're sponsoring Hatchet for Heroes. They're donating the money to Hatchets for Heroes or something like that.
Awesome. That's great. So at Tomahawk Chop Shop or Tomahawk Chop Company, is it not called Tomahawk Chop Shop?
What?
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought it was called Tomahawk Chop Shop. So Tomahawk Chop Company in Batesville, Arkansas. And then 2 weeks after that, there are unfortunately
Oh yeah.
2 scheduled regional events.
The 2 largest prize pool tournaments of the year on the 2 opposite coasts, the furthest from each other as possible.
Yeah, and the other one really wasn't even announced until I don't know.
I had heard it was happening, but
I just mean officially announced. Until,
yeah, it wasn't posted anywhere that I know of.
Very recently. But we have the Endless Summer Tournament at Hatchet Hangout in Clearwater, Florida. It would have been so awesome if that was on a different date. And then SoCal ThrowCal, which you've heard us talk about and promote on the previous, I don't know, literally since last year's event ended, because we were like, get ready to go for next year.
Unfortunately, SoCal ThrowCal can't change theirs because it's with another tournament.
Yeah, so SoCal ThrowCal is tied in with
festival.
the Throwdown Festival, which is the largest cornhole tournament in the world. They have $300,000 being paid out for that tournament. A lot of other really cool events going on. They've got an MMA fight that I think tickets are sold out for already. They've got Nitro Circus coming in, I think Saturday, doing an event. Of course, they'll have the cornhole stuff all weekend. It'll be ESPN televised for the cornhole stuff. I think
Is it still televised?
ESPN, CBS Sports, and I assume the other one will still be there, even though the dude who owned that company died. I can't think of what it's called now. Brinks TV,
Something like that.
I think is what it was called. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to SoCal ThrowCal. I think that is going to be another great event, just like it was last year. I just wish that, I don't know who was. Well, I don't know. It's hard to like get upset at, things like that, but like, I don't know, if I was looking at it, like, I would want to maximize as many people like going to an event as possible. I would definitely try to.
They did message me back. I messaged them about the tournament and just asked, hey, is there any chance, that this could possibly get moved? And they asked for recommendations on a weekend that it could move to. And I just said, the following weekend. I don't know. I don't know everybody's schedule, so I can't give you a good idea, and I don't know what works for you, but or for them rather. But it's like, any weekend is better than the one that also has a huge prize pool on it.
Yeah, so like SoCal ThrowCal, if you haven't watched one of our episodes before, he's paying out 100%. So the entry fees that are coming in are going 100% back into the prize pool. So it'll be a good payout. Endless Summer, I think, posted 20 to 25,000, somewhere in that ballpark, was guaranteed prize pool. Let's just look to be exact. It was like the
what are you looking
first
at?
thing. There it is. $20,000 prize pool.
Yeah, and I went.
The only thing that I don't see on there, like, I'm like, for some reason I felt like I saw guaranteed somewhere
On what?
for that tournament. It just says $20,000 prize pool. Once it's posted that way, technically that should be what it is, but
it doesn't. They did a large prize pool 2 years ago also.
Yeah. They have a sponsor.
And it was a really fun tournament. I enjoyed going, so I was hoping to get to go again. So hopefully something works out.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I don't even know for sure if I would be able to go with the new job and everything, but at least I would have a chance to go if it gets moved.
I think it's only 2 days too, so Saturday and Sunday. Like if it was the next weekend, that would be a little easier to go to.
So fingers crossed.
And then, let's see here. 3 weeks after those tournaments, we got the U.S. Open.
That is true.
In Billings, Montana, indoor axe throwing, which I'm excited to go to. I remember back when we had, like, before the current, like, owners meetings and stuff like that, we had, like, some owners meetings in the early, like, 2020, 2022 time frame. I remember meeting, and think it's Nick and Sarah Richardson, I think. If I can remember correct.
I don't remember their names, but
Yeah, Nick and Sarah Richardson are the owners there at Ox Indoor Axe Throwing. So they got a ton of targets, very large venue. It is in Billings, Montana, which is very far away. No Southwest at the Billings airport, so
Southwest is pretty close though, only 2 hours away.
2 hours away. So yeah, flying into Bozeman, driving to Billings. I think that'll be it'll be a cool drive. I mean, it'll be a little longer than what it was in Arizona, but I mean, kind of like Arizona, we flew in, and then drove down from there.
Shouldn't be too bad. I'll be interested to see. I know a lot of people aren't going, so I'll be interested to see who is going.
Yeah, I think the whole thing will be very interesting. It'll be the first time at what is supposed to be in at least a large. I guess no, it won't be the first time because we had the AmChamps was in a venue as well, and AmChamps was supposed to be a larger scale tournament.
I mean, the U.S. Open was in a venue.
Yeah, I was just saying like the first tournament in a venue at a large scale tournament because before that it would have been the U.S. Open a while back, but otherwise we've been in Appleton or Tulsa for the last couple of things. Like Pro-Am was still in Appleton and all that. So, but going back to venue, which I think is smart, especially for an event like this. I mean, realistically, unless we're televised or there's going to be, a produced stream in some way, definitely smarter to be in a venue.
The only thing that, I mean, I really like Appleton, and I enjoyed Minneapolis as well because of the proximity of the hotel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we
that's the one thing that I'm so incredibly I guess baffled at is that like there's still been no hotel posted.
Yeah, the hotel block has been almost done for a month.
Yeah, I've heard almost done for a while. But yeah, I mean we're coming up on less than 2 months away.
Yeah.
By one day at this point, and hotel block. Yeah, so I mean it's getting kind of close. It's nice to have that stuff figured out. I don't know how close the hotel would be. I guess we don't even know what hotel it is. So it'd be nice to have that information.
Right.
So I guess we'll see what that's going to be. I know that, like you said too, we don't know who exactly is going, but I know there is a lot of people who have posted they're not going.
I mean, I know a list of people that aren't going, but I don't know a very big list of people that are.
Yeah, but on your list of people who aren't going, based on Tyler's list of tournament winners last time, are 3 or 4 of the 7 people who won tournaments.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean that's a big chunk of experienced tournament winners who aren't going to be there.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching the stream right now, are you going?
I asked the question in the comments. Nobody responded, so I'm just going to assume nobody's going.
Yeah, speak up, people. We would love to.
Well, there's only 6. One's probably Jenna. One is probably playing on one of my backgrounds, so there's probably nobody watching.
No, somebody is watching, unless you're watching on YouTube.
Somebody accidentally.
Or I'm sorry, on Twitch. So the Twitch is probably Goose or Sasha, I'm going to guess. On Twitch. I know they watched on Twitch before. But yeah, if you're watching, chime in. We'd love to talk more. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the U.S. Open goes. In theory, I mean, hopefully it runs smooth, but I mean, in theory, if half or more of the, you know, it was seven, right? 7 people,
Yeah, I think.
something like that. That one tournament, or maybe it was 9. But one of those was Thomas, and he won. He won a knife tournament, not the axe one, but
Yeah.
and Coleman might have also been a knife one on there. So 7 who won axe tournaments. Yeah, I mean, and if three or 4 of those are not going, like that opens up a chance for people to win. But entry fees are very expensive. And did they post what the prize pool was going to be? I can't remember if that was in the portal or not.
I don't know.
Let me look real quick here. U.S. Open. Wow, that didn't. There we go. Let's see. Files.
I think they just said based on the prize pool will be based on participants or something. I would assume that. So also they did allow previous winners back.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's cool. It would be great if they did that for Worlds.
I think that absolutely should be a thing for Worlds. I also
really cool.
think that it should be if you won. I think it would be fun for the U.S. Open too. If you won the U.S. Open or you won the World Championships, in that discipline you should never have to qualify again.
Yeah, you should always get an invite.
Yep.
I think even if you won the previous year, you should not get the first seed. And I also think
agree.
I think that if you won the previous year, though, that they could cover your entry.
Now, to specify more on that, if you won the previous year, you should not get the first seed unless you're supposed to be seeded in the first seed.
Like still get seeded like everybody else.
Correct.
You shouldn't just automatically get it. Because like I should not be the 1 seed for Big Axe next year or at Worlds whenever it happens. Because like I'm not going to be the statistical best thrower at that point, just based on how I've already thrown Big Axe this year. So I think it's dumb that the people that have thrown better than me are not going to get the 1 seed.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they should not.
But
I'm sorry. It makes sense that they should get the 1 seed. Makes sense that you should. I mean, it just screws up seeding for people who have done better, like you said.
Our one Twitch watcher is Pete Kuzma, and he said not throwing anymore.
Oh. Well, thanks for commenting, Pete. We appreciate that. Multiple Pete's. All right. Well, the only things they have in the portal right now, they do have like a brewery trail. Billings Brew Trail. So they can tell you where to go drink while you're in town.
That's really helpful for me because I drink so much beer. I can't wait. I mean, if there aren't that many people signed up, we should have plenty of time to do things like that.
All right. I appreciate this. But they did create a little thing you can print out for TSA.
Yeah.
That you're traveling to the U.S. Open. Really do appreciate it. Would way rather have the hotel information before this information.
Yeah. I also, as somebody who's gone to, I don't know, let's just say around 100 tournaments.
Certainly.
That I've flown to. I have never put a note in any of my bags and never had any issues.
Never. Yep.
So feel free to put one in your bag if you're going, but it is so not necessary. You might get some cool notes. Some people might say good luck. They might open it.
They do have 2 discount codes for United and for Delta.
That's cool.
That is nice. Jerseys are in there. I do think I remember seeing something on a
Yeah,
post
no.
saying that like jerseys, even though they're not required for the event. If you want jerseys, it's they are due. Here we go. Due August 6th. Um,
No jersey for me.
$40 each. So, um, final reminders. Let's see what that says.
Yeah.
Jerseys and
Oh, I should probably sign up though.
why is it? When's it cutoff?
You think it's a? I don't know. Do you think it's going to sell out?
I doubt it. I mean, not saying that it will. I mean, it might, but I think that the cost of the entry fees
Will prevent that from
and
happening.
the cost. So like, I don't know what everybody else is doing, but as far as Southwest, which was the cheapest, I mean, it was cheaper than flying into Billings, because of bags and all that good stuff. Even though we're driving 2 hours, but the cost to fly to Bozeman was twice the cost as it was to California in points, and it was well over $100 more expensive, I think, in dollars.
Oh, I'm sure.
So it's very expensive to fly there.
I think a lot of people from Denver are going because they can drive. It's only like 5 hours maybe for them or something.
Yeah. So we got to fly. We're gonna drive once we get there. So we got a car.
Yeah.
Hotel, we have no idea yet, and the entry fees are $700. Is that right?
I don't know. I'm fortunate to get
Oh yeah. Your
some
one's
discounts.
covered. Yep. So, oh gosh,
But
it
only-
opened right over the thing. There we go. So, hatchets 175, big X 150, duels is 60 per person.
But you have to sign up as a team.
Correct, which is not
Crazy.
it's not crazy. It's happened before. Knife is 150. Knife duels is 60. $600.
Got 210 off. I got 150 and 60. So what am I looking at?
385.
Can you minus another 150? What's that? 235? Okay. That's not bad.
Did you win two
I mean,
things?
Not terrible. What?
Oh
No.
yeah, you did.
Well, just duels and big X. That was
No.
the 60 and the what?
You won knife.
That's what I meant. Not big X. I got third in big X at the last U.S. Open. Last winner was Vin.
Oh, I thought you had two. I thought you had the two big dollar things.
No, just the 60 and the thing.
You should get Hayden's as well.
I asked if I could give it to somebody, like if I could give it to my partner,
I think that makes perfect sense.
but they said no. Tom Casper said, "This is my poor year. I'm good."
Does that mean you're not going, Tom?
Oh, Tom.
Or does that mean you are going because you're going to spend all the money?
No, I think it means he's not going. Anybody else from the venue going, Tom? Like,
So
I didn't ask Austin if he was going. I forgot.
I'm going to put out this is a hypothetical.
Okay.
So it was $595. If you're in Pro Hatchet, it's $595. If you were not, it's $50 less than that, so $545.
545.
If there was an all-in discounted price, do you think that more people would buy tickets to go than what they would if it's not?
Austin is skipping 2.
Because like I think that because we did this with the PLS events that we did. So like we had the all-in ticket that was actually kind of forced on people to buy, And then later we had people kind of go like, we really don't want to do that. So there were people, we just let people buy the individual things. Once we added amateur, anyways, I think that's what we did. So
I think
I
we only allowed amateur to do that.
did we?
Hmm.
Okay,
And
maybe
then
that's
once we started doing actual waddle tournaments the next year, we did individual.
maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
But I think that at the price that these tickets are, so $595, like that's I think that will turn a lot of people off. At least I think it'll turn people off from maybe not doing everything. Where so less people are going to sign up at full price. Why wouldn't you consider doing a discount? I'm not saying that anybody did or didn't consider, but like I would do a discounted rate for all the things. But you have to sign up for all the things. I think more people would sign up, which is going to increase the prize pool. Because I mean,
I
not
don't know.
necessarily.
I think for that, this type of tournament, I don't know that that was I don't know that that would work. Just because it's so far away and so expensive already, I don't know that having that ticket really helps too much. But something along the same lines, I do think that would help more signups is if the
I,
amateur price was greatly reduced at
yeah,
tournament.
that's what I was also gonna. That's what I was gonna get to next. Was that like, ooh, so I was gonna talk about that first because I mentioned Pro Hatchet, but yeah, then going to Am like 1,000%. I think it would,
I think that if
and I
amateur,
think it could have even like if we started talking about that a while back too.
yeah, I think that amateur price should be like 40, $50 maybe.
Yeah, I think 50 is a good number.
Yeah, and then I think, and then amateur keeps all of that money in their prize pool to do whatever, however that split works out within that prize pool. But then I think that encourages amateurs to participate in other things. Those would be at their regular price, but I think that it's a lot easier pill to swallow when you see, $100 for a knife. Well, I'm already going. I'm spending the money to go there. It's $50 to throw hatchet, which is the main thing I'm going, but I enjoy throwing knives, so I'm going to try that too. Or, I'm going to throw hatchet and I enjoy big axe, so I'm going to throw that too. I think it increases those participants,
Yep.
which increases those prize pools, which in turn, helps continue growing the sport versus, oh, well, it's $100 to throw amateur, and that's really all I want to, spend. So now I'm not going to spend the extra to throw in any of these other disciplines.
Yeah,
Uh,
because that so like I mean this particular one doesn't necessarily work this way, but like at most it's $100 for all of the individual things that you do realistically. So it is absolutely I mean there was at least one person. I know this person has since changed what they're doing, but they posted that they were going to go to the U.S. Open, but they were only going to do one thing, and it's because of the cost. So like, if it was a lower cost, absolutely, I think it's a way easier pill to swallow.
yeah,
How expensive is the Clearwater tournament?
I have no idea. I didn't even look at the sign up for it. I can look.
Endless Summer Tournament.
.com.
Man, they even bought the domain and everything.
That's right. Well, I think this is the same tournament as before, and they're sponsored by Kona Big Wave,
Nice.
and I think that's where they're getting their prize pool. Probably oh, there is an asterisk on it now for the prize pool. Prize pool is based on number of participants and potential event sponsors. The prize pool may vary. 70% of regular fees returned to contestants. Contestant totals are limited to 128, 64, and 64.
All right, so to get
Ooh, it is expensive. It is very expensive, actually. It is $250 for hatchet, 175 for big axe, and a duels team is 250.
That is very expensive.
Yeah. So to throw in all of them, 125, that's 400, that's 650.
So you get a $150 discount for.
Is that right? No, 300, that's 550.
So you get a $50 discount for buying all three.
It's 500 to register for all three.
Yeah, it's right next. It's right underneath of it.
I didn't even go down. I just was looking at the top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but a $54 fee.
Where do you see that at?
Trifecta, all three bundle, $500 plus $54.75 fee.
Where do you see that though?
I don't know, just when I go to buy.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at the tournament details. That sucks. Do you get a tournament fee if you buy all the other three individually?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 277.88 for hatchet.
Okay. So, yeah, that is very expensive. So, the expensive entry fees is what they're hoping will get the price below 20,000.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, I think that they won't get very many signups, unfortunately, if it's that same weekend. There's definitely a chance they get more signups if they're able to move it.
I would think so.
I don't know. It's a cool little town too. It's a really
Yeah,
cool little
Clearwater.
area. Hmm
Yeah.
Little like they're on like a little strip with a bunch of other businesses and like
I
some
think
nightlife and some stuff. So
I would also encourage them to put an asterisk on their picture that they posted on their social media post. Just saying that I think it would be.
the $20,000.
Yeah, I would just put an asterisk on there. You don't even have to say what the asterisk is. Like, make them click it. But I think that it would be. I think that it would be nice to mention that because the way it reads, like, I would assume it's going to be 20,000.
Yeah.
So just put an asterisk on it. I think that would.
Can't remember what it was a few years ago, but I think it was still like
I do remember, like,
a $10,000 prize pool or something.
yeah, I feel. Oh,
But
it
it was
says Hatchet
guaranteed.
is 10,000. Is what it
Yeah,
says.
I think it was guaranteed 10 then,
Yeah, it says
which is
$10,000
why I signed
Hatchet,
up.
5,000 duels, 5,000 big X, if they get the numbers. So
Yeah. I will say they didn't have a lot of duels teams last time, and I think that one team went 0-2 and got paid. Either 0-2 or 1-2, I can't remember.
nice. Oh, hey, they got hotel stuff done for that one.
What? Crazy. But all right, well, anything else that you wanted to touch on? We'll try to have another one before like, 3 months like we
yeah. We'll now that you have kind of or you get your schedules and stuff now. I know the last
yeah.
time we didn't really know what your schedule was going to be at
Yeah,
first.
and
So.
I can also, I mean, I have my computer on the road, so it'll just look different, but we can do them a little bit more regularly.
Okay. Yeah, that works. If that works for you, we'll try and do them. And then, I do feel like there was one other thing I was going to mention, but I don't really recall what it was. I can't think of it. Oh, I did want to also mention, 1, 2, 3 weekends after the U.S. Open will be the final national event of this year. That's Texas Heat Wave at gosh dang, why can't you click on this? That sucks. At Battle Axes, there we go, in Midlothian, Texas. I think would that be DF Dallas Fort Worth or Love Field, and then drive to Midlothian. I think that probably makes the most sense. So there we go. Yep. Battle Axes indoor. Axe throwing. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. So if you're not going to anything else, As far as you're not going to Clearwater, Florida, you're not going to SoCal ThrowCal, you're not going to any of the regionals, but you want to get to the last national, Battle Axes Indoor Axe Throwing, go to the... Zach, you guys don't have sign-ups for that yet, right? I think they don't allow that for...
Probably after the U.S. Open. Or is that's probably too close?
No, it would be before that.
Yeah.
I would think
I
it
haven't
would
seen
start
sign-ups
like
for
a
that.
month out at least. Maybe you do have sign-ups for that already. I wish you used to be able to click on the tournaments.
I just realized I also haven't signed up for SoCal ThrowCal, so
I have not either. Yeah, you used to, oh, there we go. Nope. Yes, they are open. Where can they go to sign up, Zach?
where?
Drop a link in the comments there,
Yeah.
because you cannot find that very easily on the tournament hub. You used to be able to click on the tournaments and it would like take you to the signups. We're looking forward to being there, Aaron. That's perfect. Yeah, post it in the comments, Zach. That way, when people go back and rewatch this and they get an hour and 7 minutes into it, which everybody who rewatches this does, they will find the comment.
Have you seen? I haven't tried to do it yet though, so I'm interested to see how it works. You can like 2025. See, yeah, you can like register for a
Yes, I don't know how I feel about that.
marathon.
You can register for any league
Yeah.
directly through. The other thing that's interesting, so like when you go to
Well,
when
but
you're
it
on that
doesn't let
page,
me. It actually won't let me register though.
does it show you? Okay, so now that's changed.
Well, like I think the intent is for you to be able to, but I just don't see it
So
on here.
when you go to the main page, axthrowing.org,
Yep.
it says explore. What league? What,
Explore.
like under the picture, it says it's got like 3 leagues there.
No.
You don't have 3 leagues.
3 leagues? No. When I go to axstone.org, it says the official leaderboard of Waddle,
Yep.
official league 2025. And then hatchet, big axe, hatchet duels, knife duels.
What are you looking at? Your phone?
No. Webpage?
Okay, maybe we can talk about this after we get off, so we can share screens. Because so when I go to it, does it say axthrowing.org/waddle?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I'm looking at it, it says explore. It
Are
says
you
like
signed in?
yes.
I'm not signed in.
Okay, so I'm signed in,
That's
and
probably also why I can't register for a thing. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, yeah, there is the explore thing.
okay, so now what?
They're all bar shot.
Okay, so the other day, mine were all Texas events. Like even the ones underneath were Texas ones.
Yeah.
Now
But then
it's
you can click view all leagues at my venue,
right,
which is a thing.
right. So what it's supposed to do,
Except for when I click on it, it tells me about Lumberjack Johnny's league, but the location is at Murfreesboro Axe.
and so what this screen is supposed to do is it's supposed to tell you who has leagues closest to you. So it should say, because I'm logged in, it should have my leagues.
Oh. Mine is actually in wait. Yeah, mine's in order of date underneath leagues.
So when I click view all leagues in my venue, it does go correctly. But
Well,
like
if
so
I don't click that.
when you log in, so what it's supposed to do is like when someone in my league is logged in, it should show them my leagues so they can jump in and register. So something is broken in there.
I just wanted to see if it's actually going to let me
It
sign
does
up for
show
this.
tournaments down there too, which is interesting. Does it allow you to register for tournaments?
You definitely can previously, or like that was an option before. So when I go to this, I know that they're having a marathon on Sunday at Nashville, and he wanted people to sign up this way. But when I click on it, I cannot. I can't go anyways. I'm not signing up, but it doesn't allow me to sign up.
I don't see the register button anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know where it is supposed to be, but supposedly you can do it that way. If anybody knows, let me know how to sign up.
Yeah, which I think is a cool thing. Like, I think that it's really cool that if you go to
Yeah.
axethrowing.org and you are logged in, honestly, I think it should be if you're not logged in too, which could screw things up because,
Yeah.
like, I know that different internet providers will have different IP addresses proxied in, so it'll not show where you're at. But like, if someone who's ever done a league before mine could see the leagues beforehand, which I would have to create them before the day league starts, which I don't always do. Usually I wait till the day of. But it's cool that they can sign up. I mean, I think that's a good way to. I like the tournament one,
Yeah.
too, because like then you could, sign up for the tournaments through there, pay
Yeah, I
through
think,
here.
but then there's like a money thing. I can't remember how it worked. It wasn't.
Yeah, but it's cool that they're doing things.
Yeah.
So
Could be cool eventually. Just need some usability
yeah,
stuff that actually works. But all right. Well, if anybody's going to ThrowCal SoCal, or if
SoCal
you're
ThrowCal.
watching and you're in Wisconsin, I could see you this weekend. But otherwise, see you in SoCal, or if you're in New York, hang out. Shoot me a message.
So you're going this weekend to throw the marathon league, then
Then I come back. I'm here for like a day,
and
and
then
then
you leave again.
go Tuesday to New York.
Dang, I bet Mason
Back.
hates that schedule.
I come back on the 3rd of August, I think, and I leave the 5th of August.
Yeah, I bet Mason
Third.
hates that
Yeah.
schedule.
Home the 3rd, leave the 5th, home the 20th, leave the 21st. If nothing changes. So,
But Jenna's there,
yeah.
so I guess.
She's coming to New York at the end of August.
Yeah,
Or, sorry, the end of the trip, the beginning of August.
beginning of August. Yeah, for the game.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Unless anybody in the comments has anything else to say, we'll end this
Yeah,
episode.
thanks for hopping on, everybody. And we will see you guys next time.
That's right. See you next time.